morning behind the scenes vlog. I look average. It is almost 7 in the morning, and I'll just take you through what's going on.
Righty-ho, so this project was for a company called Tile Max here in Christchurch, New Zealand, and they have just redone their showroom. This is one part of it, but the rest of it you'll see in the final video is looking so cool, very schmick. They wanted to showcase each of these individual spaces. Here we are in one of the new spots, and we're doing some talking head with the A7 IV in the Rode Wireless Pro mic combo. Simple, effective, shooting an S-Log, all of that usual stuff. There are a few different areas to showcase, but here is the final film. As you can see, the final ad. You can see what's pretty weird for me is that I'm filming on the A7 IV for the talking head. I would normally do all my Fx6 with that, but I was rocking Fx6 on the gimbal for the first time on a client project. Well, first time ever. I wanted that because I wanted the 100 frames slow-mo for some of this stuff, and none of my cameras offer that without a big crop besides the Fx6. So I figured out how to rig it on the gimbal, which I'll talk about a bit later. Okay, quick behind the scenes vlog update. Shoot done. Just finished up at the second location that we only decided to shoot at today, but it will be great. Semi-worried that, oh, did I get enough? Did I get this? Did I get that? I had Kurt on the shoot, shooting stills. How'd you go, mate?
Great. We got a baseline, sort of nice set of photos initially, then we got the creative flair and creative touch that I wanted. I was also a model today.
Yeah.
Nothing like a bit of pressure when Riz was rolling around with a big boy camera, so I think we delivered.
Yeah, he was great. He was great. And it was a nice shoot for a photographer because you were just like kind of pottering by yourself. You didn't have to you didn't have to like, direct people or whatever else. You just got to find your frame and execute. So yeah,
and it was nice and quiet. Everything was beautifully presented, so everything looked amazing. So like there was no having to work with poor lighting or not an ideal setup.
I'm just inserting some stills that he's taken here. Wow, look at that one. That's a good one. That's a good one too. Right, that one sucked. Nah. Finished the shoot and back home now, but just wanted to mention the Fx6 in this little state with its stock battery, monitor there, nothing going on. Even if I put the handle on here, it'd actually still be quite compact. But geez, it was nice to shoot some simple little stuff, really lightweight setup. Yeah, rate it. First time rolling with a gimbal like this and with the Fx6 with this setup, but huge fan, loved it. The reason I'm talking about this setup is because I've tried so many different setups, and like look in here, you can just see all of the stuff. There's so much to build out the Fx6 normally, but you can somehow still operate this camera with this little monitor, tidy these up, little record button on the side. I don't know, like I guess very job dependent. Like if the job doesn't need all that stuff, you can get away with just this. The battery probably lasts 2 hours of filming time, so that is something to consider. But I just really enjoyed this small form factor, and just knowing that that's for the right job, that's going to work. It really flew on the gimbal really well as well. So back downloading the footage, having a quick look. I have been more and more often now been stringing out all my clips just to work through. And what I've noticed so far, man, is that because of the way the Fx6 was set up on the gimbal, when I hit record, it's always janky because I'm having to like reach across and around the gimbal. So the first few seconds is kind of always a write-off. And it's just finding those little frames that could be a snippet and finding your in and out points. But some of the gimbal stuff looked a bit like had micro jittery. But some of it definitely doesn't. Some of it looks great. So it's just hunting through and finding that, and I will be building out a bit of a video here. Here's me testing out different little color grades and things. But yeah, beautiful space and great shoot. Can't wait to edit it. Wow, High Rock Sky, pure cars. Okay, kia ora team. Long time between vlogs. Currently wearing a headlamp. It is 7:30 at night and I need to pack for a trip over to Australia that I'm flying out early tomorrow morning. I'm going to mainly be shooting behind the scenes, a little bit of video, a little bit of stills. So I'm going to be packing the A7 IV. That is all packed away up in here from my previous shoot where it got absolutely no use. Actually I did use it for a couple shots, but I'm going to quickly pull some bits and bobs out of this, grab some things from in here, charge all my batteries, and I'll talk you through some of that. Okay, fast forward like 10-ish, 15 minutes. I have packed this baby loosely, very loosely. We've got the A7 IV 24 to 70 Sigma, which I probably don't even want to take, but I might end up just using this as my gimbal lens as well as kind of just all round. Bought the 55 because it's just so tiny. Then also I've got the Tamron 35 to 150 in here. This is like a 35 f2. So like I don't need a prime 35, like that'll do the job. Audio kit here, cables, whatnot. This little mic thing that needs a new sticker on it. This baby on top in case I need some just ambient stuff. A strap because I'm only doing stills. Well, if I'm only doing still stuff, I don't even know what I'm doing yet. And then this, I just never shoot enough with this, but actually every time I do, I love it. So I need to make sure this is charged actually. Sheet. I'll flicker on, here we go. Flicker on. Hui. What are we talking? Okay, she's pretty much charged. But you just can't get over the zoom on this bad boy. Yeet. Okay, I will charge her up.
Welcome to Sydney! Hey, Bro.
Okay, so this is a little teaser that I shot on the first day that we flew out pretty early across to Sydney, met up with the team at the airport, and just had a good old-fashioned catch-up. And this is just the vibe that I was going for this weekend. It was behind the scenes, showcasing the team, the heart of Power Trip Sydney, Discipline Games events, first time over to Australia, combining with the crew over there, and it was really fun. This was just like, not even on the radar to make this edit, but oof. But that night I made this quick little hype edit, getting everyone ready, and I loved it. Now the competition day was just absolutely hectic, like so much energy, so much fun, a good clash between like the Pacific cultures, the Kiwis coming over, the Aussies really vibing it. It was really fun, and I'm excited to hopefully do it again this year with the Power Trip team. Okay, now we move on to post-Sydney. So I got back, I recovered, and I don't know when this was, a few days later. This is probably, I'm recording this like 5 months after I filmed that, so I'm so behind. But this is my life, loading things in, loading things out of my car. I'm going to probably be talking through the gear that I'm bringing, but I've already done this a bunch in this vlog, so I'm going to skip all of that. And also I'm not even going to show any of this behind the scenes footage of this shoot because this client I'm no longer working with. You'll hear about that maybe in this vlog or the next one. But yeah, I forgot my gimbal, so I had to drive home and pick it up. Classic. Sheesh. Doing the pickup here of a young wee Curdy boy helping me out on a shoot tonight. Kia ora! There he is.
Let's go, baby. We're gonna have some fun tonight. That'll be all fine.
Oh yeah, nice.
So I'm shooting.
Nice. Kurt's doing a bit of flash photography tonight. He's on stills. I'm doing some video. The next hour is like full noise, and then it kind of dials down from there. So might not film too much for the next hour, but yeah, we on. Shoot going well. Just cruising around with A7 IV. Everything is working sweet. Okay, let's explain this shoot really quick. This is for a event kind of planning company, and they were the ones that hired us. And the client, we were shooting for an event that they were holding to celebrate at a bit of a conference, and they were hosting a bunch of people. Our goal was to make a recap video and also provide some stills throughout the night. I was deep in the trenches behind the bar trying to get my angles. It was tight. It was packed. More on that in a future episode. But yeah, it was really fun. And I'll show you the final edit now.
All right, this way, please. No talking. Come on, this way.
Okay, I won't play the whole video. I'll play the whole video, but I just won't have the music blasting the whole time. So this is the vibe they were after, like party, epicness, showcasing the entrance, showcasing some of the key features, energy, smiles, laughs, cheers, all of that good stuff, cocktails and brand colours and whatnot. Then they had some speeches, so we had to showcase those very quickly. And yeah, stoked with how it turned out. It was lots of fun, and we'll debrief more in a future vlog. We actually finished the night at some pub, and we had some chips and just had a bit of a debrief and some fried chicken. It was good. But yeah, thanks for watching this vlog. See you in the next one.